Let's talk 5 things that I learned during my health journey. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. I have been on a weight loss, health, fitness journey for the last couple of years. I have an entire series here on my channel. So after you watch this one, I definitely recommend you go watch those as well. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you 5 very realistic things to expect during, after your health journey. You guys, if you're on a weight loss journey, there are things that I personally was not super prepared for, and I wanna share those with you. I did partner with Walmart for today's video, so I wanted to share a few gummies that not only have been in my routine for several months, but also some new ones that I'm really excited to try. If you are on a health journey, I do think that adding the right supplements to your routine are so important. One of the ones that I have been using for several months, if you follow me on Instagram, watch my stories, you know I've shared this one. I've shared empties of this one. This is the LuxMommy. It is a probiotic gummy. It's got pineapple, vitamin C with clinically studied probiotics. This is seriously the yummiest gummy I think I've ever tasted in my entire life. It's seriously so good. This is gonna be for the ladies. No artificial sweeteners, no synthetic colors, gluten-free, gelatin-free, vegetarian, non-GMO. I just absolutely love these. They're a must-have in my routine. Another one that I've had in my routine for quite a while is the LuxMommy Sleep Tight gummies. These are a melatonin and magnesium gummy. So if you struggle with getting to sleep, staying to sleep, this is gonna be a perfect nighttime routine for you. This is probably the one that I'm most excited to add to my routine. This is the Let Me De-Bloat Daily Digestive Gummy. It's got prebiotics as well as a probiotic blend with 2 clinically studied strains. Let Me Chill is the next one that I am gonna give a try. This is a de-stress gummy, and if you're anything like me, I don't know what it is, but I just naturally have a more stressful personality. I kind of stress about everything. I worry about everything. So this is another one that I'm really excited to try. Clinically studied dose of KSM 66 ashwagandha and a botanical blend that helps keep you cool and calm. If you're looking for more of a beauty gummy, this is the Let Me Glow Hair, Skin and Nails gummy. It's got biotin, collagen, and a pro-retinol formula. This one is scientifically formulated with highly absorbent grass-fed hydrolyzed collagen, biotin, and this duo is a potent combination for your beauty regimen. And last up is gonna be the Let Me Focus. This is a concentration gummy. This supports improved focus, attention, and concentration, while lion's manes, mushrooms, and MCT oil always make for a smart choice. So I'm gonna link all of these gummies down below. You guys know I have been a big advocate for gummies when it comes to a routine. If you're anything like me, and I do struggle with taking supplements in general. So if you're gonna add a gummy to your routine, make it be a higher quality brand like LuxMommy. Thank you so much to Walmart for partnering with me on this portion of the video. This first thing that I learned, I have talked about in some of my other videos in this health and wellness journey series, but I did want to reiterate it in this video because it is just so absolutely true. And it is, to have a good workout, you really need to set yourself up for success. And that 100% starts before you even get into the gym. I definitely believe in the philosophy of look good, feel good. I know that's not everybody's thing. Everybody's gonna be a little bit different in this particular category, but for me, I want to bring my A game no matter where I go. I want to feel confident, and when I feel confident, I act confident. And when I act confident, I am stronger. I push myself harder. I really bring my A game, and that means I like to have sets. I like to put on a little tinted sunscreen, maybe some blush and some lip balm. Yes, I do wear eyelash extensions, so that is a little bit of a cheater, but my point is it's okay to get ready for the gym. I also like to come prepared. I make sure that I have everything that I absolutely need in a gym bag. I've shared my gym bag with you guys before. Make sure you have obviously a water bottle. Make sure you have any straps that you need for weightlifting. Make sure you have a Theragun if that's something that you require. Have a lip balm, have a hand lotion, have those little essentials that you might need just throughout the workout that could cause your workout to be a little less comfortable. I also think it's really important to make sure you pay attention to what you eat before a workout as well. I talked about this in a recent like snacks video. I'll link some really good snack options to have right before the gym. You don't want something too heavy, but you want to make sure you have a little something in your tummy. But my point with this reality is you really have to set yourself up for success before you even get to the gym to make sure your gym session is as successful as possible. Next up, let's talk about that workout plan, that workout journey, and the reality of it is you have to find what works for you and be willing and open to adjust as needed as you like hit your goals and as you just change, right? Like I actually originally started with a personal trainer that came to my house. Why? Because I didn't feel confident in the gym. Gonna be honest, I didn't feel confident enough, not only in myself, but just what the gym kind of represented. I wasn't able to go into the gym and know what to do with any of the equipment, know how to set up sets and workout plans and things like that. Now I use an app, which is obviously super helpful for me. I still use that app to this day. I think I've been using that app for almost 2 years at this point. And so my workouts are all within the app. But my point is, be open to trying different types of workouts and then changing as needed. So I will say, if you are a woman and you are over the age of 30, 35, you really need to have weight training in your workout plan. It's just the reality. We as women really need to focus on not losing muscle and trying to gain muscle the older that we get. So make it be your goal to get there, but you don't have to start there. Get to a point where you just enjoy working out and you're used to it being in your routine, regardless of what it is right now. Start with what works for you now and make changes as you go. Get into a habit of doing it 3 to 5 days a week. I work out now basically 6 or 7 days a week because I just love it that much. But don't compare where you're at in your journey to where I'm at in mine. Just get started and do the best that you can. Okay, you guys, this is gonna be a tough one because even though we know it's true, we don't wanna hear it, but it's just the truth, and that is what you eat matters way more than your workout schedule. I know, we've all heard it and we all don't want it to be true, but it is just the reality. But I do have some really good tips for you that I think are just realistic for like the average person and really worked for me. And that is, don't go strict. It's not gonna work. If you are just like eating so bad and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go keto. Oh, I'm gonna go this. Oh, I'm gonna go that. It's not gonna work, you guys. It feels like you're depriving yourself and you're going to fall off. It's not gonna be consistent. And that's just not a realistic way to live in regards to what you're consuming. I believe in balance. I believe in portion control. I also believe in starting small. So let's say you drink a lot of sodas. Maybe you give up soda. Set realistic goals, you guys. Set realistic, attainable goals so that you can feel like you're achieving those goals, and then you add a little bit more at a time. I didn't deprive myself of anything. Again, I talked about this in that snacks video. I just ate less of the things that I craved. Smaller portions of ice cream, little treats that are prepackaged, things like that. Focus on protein, drink enough water, but what you eat is so important, more important than your gym schedule, and that's just the reality. Okay, let's talk about one that's a little more on the emotional side, and that is you're gonna feel alone a lot during your journey. You really are, because there is something about you being on a journey and somebody else not, that feels like a competition, an insult, a dig, a judgment. For some reason, others can view it as an attack on them because you're doing well for yourself. I don't know why. I don't understand the psychologicalness of it, but it's just the reality of it. You'll have subtle haters. You're gonna have some judgment. You're gonna have people that are gonna question you and tell you to relax, that it's okay, you can have this or that, or you can skip the gym. Stay focused and please don't allow that peer pressure to win. Remember why you're doing this and remember who you're doing this for. And also, just one little piece of advice. Do not take advice from anybody in your life that you would not switch places with for that particular subject of advice they're giving you. So do not take fitness advice from somebody that isn't working on their fitness, right? Isn't, fitness goals in your mind. And you can fill in the blank for everything. So this is kind of just life advice, you guys. Just focus on you, focus on your goals, because the reality is nobody or very few people in your everyday life are going to celebrate this journey for you. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. And the last piece of advice that I want to share is kind of piggybacking on the last one that I shared, but it is a little different. And that is, people are going to treat you differently. But what I mean by that is the compliments, when you do get to a point and when you do start to see those changes, they're not going to feel that good. And I know that might sound a little crazy, but the way that the compliments are made is they're made in a way to insult your previous self. And so there is this this sadness that comes with it. It's meant to be positive, but it's at the expense of who you once were. And if you're anything like me, prior to starting my health journey, I didn't dislike myself. I didn't hate myself when I looked in the mirror. I don't think that it should be at the expense of who you were or to insult the way that you were to bring your current self confidence. So I really think that's important, not only with what you receive from other people, but also how you're currently talking to yourself. So let's say that you're halfway through your journey. Be really careful with the way that you speak to yourself. If you haven't started your journey, be very careful with the way that you speak to yourself. I truly believe that you have to love yourself now to allow yourself to grow into who you're planning on becoming. And I always liked the way that I looked. Did I want to get healthier for myself and for my future? Absolutely. But I never looked at myself and thought I wasn't worthy or beautiful or I was less than. Do I feel confident and amazing today? Absolutely. And is that part of the physical? Absolutely. But also a lot of my confidence comes from this like strength that I feel. Like I feel so strong mentally, right? Like there's so much that comes with a health journey that a lot of people don't talk about. They make it all about the physical. And yes, the physical is amazing. It's amazing to see your body changing. It's amazing to see those muscles kind of forming. It really truly is. But that's not all that you experience during this journey. And I think it's really, really important to remember that. So there you have it. Just a few realistic things that I have learned along this journey. Thanks again to Walmart for partnering with me on the portion of this journey. If you're gonna grab any of these, make sure to use the links down below. I definitely recommend you get a couple. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.